Well, talking of plants you're more likely to find in the wild in the north of England, let me introduce you to Alchemilla mollis, lady's mantle. You can find large populations of this around the Lake District again, I'm sure in other parts of the north of England. Occasionally you'll see it as a garden escape down south, but I mostly see it down south again as a plant amenity planting or a garden or park specimen. You know, usually planted en masse to do ground cover at fronts of borders and beds. Really quite distinctive creased leaves, and these hold raindrops when it rains, giving rise to one of the common names of dewcup. And it was because of its ability to hold drops of water in the centre of its leaves that alchemists revered this plant and revered the water as a condensation of spirit, one of the three forms of spirit that they would use in their alchemical activities. It's unusual for a rose family plant in as much as it only has the 4 sepals and 4 petals. They're yellow-green. Most of the rose plants have the number 5 as their floral pattern. If you think back to your brambles and apples and what have you, and roses. But obviously, where there's a rule, it'll be broken. And this plant, as well as another one called salad burnet, the floral parts come in 4s there, the petals or sepals. Very soft leaves, which partly explains its use as a urinary herb, quite a soothing herb to take. It's very astringent, like most of the rose family plants, and that astringency is good for wound healing, staunching blood, and also for excessive menstruation. There's a whole other thing a whole lot of other things this plant does. So it's worth having research about it. Again, it's another plant that's really will take care of itself in the garden, say. Quite a feast on the eyes with these dainty little yellow sprays. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe today.